Hello? Hello, everybody. It's a pleasure to have you back on this lovely day. Welcome, welcome. Take a seat, take a seat. We're going to be role-playing today. Let me turn these lights on. Good to see you all. How are you doing? How are we all? Thank you, Daddy. So today, what if I don't want a monarch? Right, you're getting timed out. Time out for Olive. Okay. How long is 1 year in seconds? Oh, that's a lot of seconds. What is it in minutes? It's 5,200. Okay. I'm joking. I'm joking. Dang, Dio, you had that to hand. And Dali, you too. Hey, we've done this schmuck before. Yeah. Rent? Rent? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's dreadful. The song is why you remember. That's dreadful. Okay. Today we're going to be doing King of the Castle. You should have on your screen right now, if you're on desktop, I believe. I'm kidding, Olive. You should have a little extension to let you see. That necklace is cool. It actually opens. Hold on. It opens up. But the latch isn't very strong, so I dare not keep anything in. I think I might put something in here and then weld it shut. Because like this tiny little latch on the side opened up. And it used to be like a little porous stone inside. This used to be inside of it. It's just this little like rock. But while I was walking, I took a step and it fell out. And I caught the stone. And then I thought, I'm never keeping anything in this again. So, I don't. Hello. Hi, Luan. Hello. What happened? The little rock fell out of my necklace, but I grabbed it before it fell out, and now I don't keep anything in the necklace because I'm too worried about it falling out. Okay. So, today we're going to be playing King of the Castle. But it's not just your any day King of the Castle. No, no, no. I'm going to be role-playing. Is it a diamond? It's a diamond. I'm going to be playing one of my characters. Let's have a little look-see. Maze Owen, Owen Keldor, Rat Owen, Copper Sparrow, Skulk Sparrow, Sparrow, Pirate Owen, Miss Snapdragon, Jungle Owen, Flower Prince Owen, Ghost Owen, and Phantom Owen. Am I missing any? Oh, Barbarian Owen. Barbarian Owen. Where they cheer and there's that one guy that really enthusiastic goes, woo! I don't know. I've never tried this. Llama Owen. I'm not being Llama Owen. Himbo Owen. Ah! I thought you might not show up today, Ethan, but of course it's King of the Castle, so you wouldn't miss it for the world. So you can pull your little strings. I'm not staying? Oh, all right. I have D&D. Oh, forget it then, I guess. I hope you enjoy D&D. Who are you playing? Look at the shirt. Hi, Watermunch. Very excited for the big launch. That's why we're half an hour early, chat. Because there's a big launch. What about Hermes? When have I played Hermes? D&D Owen? I've already got that. I've already got that right here. You can't see, but Barbarian I just added. Thank you for following instructions. Was not instructed to do that. Empires? We're not doing llama, Owen. You were their son? Oh, I didn't. Oh, I said look at the shirt and you looked at the shirt. Oh, I see. Yeah. Camp counselor Owen. Hey, it's my guy. It's my dude. How you doing, man? How are you, Rangar? The GOAT. My partner in crime. My Final Fantasy twin. The Owen that had a bee for a wife. I think we'll leave it as what we got. Shall we see what you guys are going to be going up against? Actually, we'll roll it in just a sec. Tubbo Mum Owen. I think we got all of them. I think we got it. I think we got it. King of the Castle. One of the few games I actually still have locally installed. Thank you very much for the Prime, Shaded Moon. I'm doing good, just here to hang. Nice. Chaos. Looking forward to having you. Okay. That is the wrong screen. Why are you on the other side of the screen? I forget that the people made this also made Dredge. Oh, it's so good. Team 17 just like consistently hit it out of the ballpark. Okay, where is this? Graphics, borderless, Windows. Drag that over to here. And then reset it to borderless. Okay. Customization. I love how I've never made a... That's... Just gonna close that. This is a little tiny little sneak preview of a lobby. But shh. You all just signed an NDA. No, actually, seriously, don't clip it, please. Thank you. Okay. Legitimately, if I see a clip that somebody's made, I will probably time them out and then delete the clip. This is a /n. Yeah, actually, don't clip that. Thank you. I missed another thing. You should stop being tabbed out. Explosive. That's what I would say. Right, let's go back to here. And this time, set it to the correct screen. But I love how I have never played any of these guys. I've played none of these. I've only ever been... Not too mean about it. Oh, sorry, Luan. It's so... Luan, it's okay. There. Okay, customization. Let me turn the music down a little bit. Options, master volume. Was explosive the affirmation used, or was it a different word? It was explosive. We described the kid who had food poisoning as explosive. Alright, let's see what we roll, shall we? Any particular favorites that people are hoping for? That's what I thought. You got it right. Rat would be interesting. Barbarian would be fun. Let's see what we get. Oh, starting way off at the very beginning. Woo! Go right back at the start, eh? Okay. let me just get into character real quick. Ma. Okay, I'm ready. New dynasty. Oh wait, I need to make a new thing, and let's get chatty open. Literally the reason I started streaming, this is my guy. That's crazy. That's wild. Okay. Let's start off with eye color. Nose shape. Oh, that's his eyebrow. Okay. I think he would have glasses, you know. See you later, Vanguard. Bye, bye, bye. No facial hair. Let's see. I think it might be this. You might need to move cam again. Oh yeah, I forgot about that whole little ordeal we had. There you go. I'm down here, and then that means we. Boop. There we go. Who is the Flower Prince Owen? Way off at the beginning of Itty Bitty Cam. Are you just trying to get rid of me? Way off at the beginning of my career, I was on a SMP called One Try SMP, and I walked up to a hilltop, and I saw a bunch of flowers, and I thought, let's just claim this area as ours. And there was a bunch of flowers there, and I put a sign saying, the Flower Prince claims this. And thus, my first character was born. A flower prince. A prince who is basically ruler over all flowers. All floral things. There you go. And then he died a day later. Okay, anyway. Let's do this. I think... I honestly think it's just that, you know. Does this mean we're plants? Yes. In a sense. Yes, you're all plants. What kind of crown? I think this. It's not... He's a prince, so he's not got a big crown like this. He's got a little one. Little crown. There we go. And then attire. Definitely none of these big things. Definitely none of this. There he is. I think he'd have blue. And then no markings. That's Prince Owen. Sick. New dynasty. What happens if I continue game? Oh, cool. I've got. Oh, Snapdragon. I didn't get. Oh, I wish I could still see the previous Snapdragon. And then P. Owen. Did any of my... No, all of these are new, aren't they? They would all be new. I wish I could see, like, what my other characters look like, you know? Shame. Okay, new dynasty. Flower Prince Flower Owen. Dynasty name, the Flower Kingdom. Monarch Prince Flower Owen. King Prince Flower Owen. I think it's going to have to be Monarch because King Prince Flower Owen just sounds really weird. Of the kingdom. Of the Flower Kingdom dynasty. The Snapdragon dynasty, I believe Bruno survived?
Yippee.
Or did Bruno die?
Think of something funny to say, but
Thank
I'm
you,
just
Grove.
glad to be done moving and have Wi-Fi again.
How many times have we played this? Hold on, we're going to go back real quick. I just want to see. Bruno died. I think he got killed, didn't he? Let's continue game. Okay, so. Juice Cafe. Monarch Tang. Monarch Tang survived. I believe the rat died to Counts of the East. Yes, the 15 dynasty got brutally murdered and tried. I believe Heron Owen died as well. Oh, that's it. He rode away on a horse and it looked like he was going to survive, and then he cracked his head open on a sign that he was riding past. And then Snapdragon survived, I believe. Snapdragon was very, very successful. Are we all agreed that's how that went? Would you like to have TTS on? Yeah, why not? So let's see how Prince Owen did. What a fresh face, eh? Of the Flower Kingdom Flower Kingdom Dynasty.
You
Monarch
look
Prince
so
Flower
snazzy today, Mr. ONG Juice.
Thank you. It went something like that. We'll say it went like that. Play on Twitch. Sick. Okay, so who are we having today, chat? For the flowers, I think I'm going to let you guys do a poll. And the top 3 will be voted for. Which 3 kingdoms? Barons, North or Chiefs, Counts, Grandees, and Patricians. And you are allowed to spend extra citrus points on this. 1,000 points per citrus. Let's make it 2,000. Sorry, 1,000 citrus per vote. You don't have to if you don't want to, but it's the option's there. Maybe that's in 225 votes. Okay, Grandees I think are pretty solidly going to play. Looks like it'll be the middle 3 unless the Patricians make a comeback. Oh, Patricians are making a comeback, leaving the Chiefs behind. Chiefs are trying to make a small push. Nope, doesn't look like it though. Oh, big push coming in. Last minute. Chiefs are rushing it. Oh my gosh. Oh, the Chiefs and Patricians just snuck that from the Counts. I don't think the Counts are ready for that. That's crazy. Okay, that means we're doing Grandees, Patricians, and Chiefs. Astro officially voted with 20,000 channel points. That's crazy. If it was a draw between all of them, that would have been very annoying and a waste of points. I think we're ready to go, you know.
Can you describe this game to anyone who is new?
I will. Type !join first off. Doesn't matter if you have the game. Doesn't matter if you don't have the game. Type !join. If you don't have the game, you'll be put into one of these 3 factions, I guess you could call them. Kingdoms, really. These people here who have their... Oh, look, it's Luann. These people... I'm trying to scroll over her, but there's so many people joining. These people who have special emblems, those are people who... Oh, well, there she goes. Those are people who have the game. So, you will find yourself in one of these factions. And if you use the extension that's currently over the monitor, or if you're playing on PC, or if you're watching on PC, I don't think it's available on mobile, you'll be able to see what faction you are a part of. And if you are a part of one, which you should be, please change the color of your name in Twitch chat to reflect the color that you are, green, yellow, or blue. You are working amongst everybody else who is the same colored faction that you are. You are working against the other 2 factions and myself simultaneously. I'm working against all 3 of you. I will be making decisions as we go that will benefit and hinder individual factions, sometimes all of them at the same time, some of them, sometimes none of them. Everybody, including me, each 3 factions, factions. Each of the 3 factions and myself has a win condition that will be revealed at some point in the first 5 minutes of the game. It's not immediately obvious, but you'll be told at some point. And your job is to meet that win condition. I'm trying to meet my own. You're trying to meet yours while stopping everybody else from meeting theirs and me meeting my own. There's a lot of role playing. Don't take it personally if I'm mean to you. Don't take it personally if your character dies. It'll come back as like, I don't know, Dior the Second if you happen to die in the game. You also have an amount of money in the game, which is specific to your character, which you can use later on to bid on certain buildings, which will give you power-ups, depending on what you want to like push towards. So the more money you have, the more influential you'll end up being. At certain points, I won't get to make a decision. I'll have to open it up to the court.
The Golden Gang is rising. OGTV mischief.
I'll have to open it up to the court, and you will all get a vote. You'll be doing that by doing !vote A, B, C, D, or E, etc., etc. Certain people will tell you to vote for certain things in the chat. I will also tell you to vote for certain things. You'd be best to listen to me because I've played the game before and I'm on your side. So just, keep that in mind. And if I see that you're voting against me, things won't go well for you, personally. Are we gold or yellow? Gold. Yellow Dior isn't real. Yellow Dior can't hurt you. Do I have to be a solid green? You can be whatever green you like as long as it's green. Why did it change me? Sometimes if somebody specifically moves to a... For example, let's say somebody in Patricians moved to Grandies. If they did that, it would push someone from Grandies over to Patricians. Because if you have the game, you can choose who you're a part of. Right, with that being said, let's begin. The game lasts for about 30 to 40 minutes. You also get... the game will end early if I make a stupid move and die. Or any one of these 3 things hits 0. You can choose these 3 things being stability, authority, or treasury. If you're uprising, you're defiant. I'm going to have to make myself very small, aren't I? I forgot about this. Where do I go? Where do I sit? Are you sure I don't sit up here? Oh, wait. No, I have to sit down here and then be really
I killed Owen
little.
off last time in occult summoning.
You did. You did do that. I have to be really little. Look how tiny I am. Hi. Hi, I'm down here. Is that really the best place for me? Would I not be better off, like, over here? And then move you guys up? Would that not be better? I'm going to move myself here real quick. And we'll see. Moving you up. And I'm making myself taller. There we go. Just a little bit bigger. Yes, if your defiance over here reaches higher than these 2 things combined, or is it total? No, it's and. So if you reached 6, you would go into a rebellion. That's not that important. Doesn't matter. Let's decide how Flower Prince Owen is going to get his coronation. Shouldn't I be giving the orders? Of course, Your Majesty, but to delay any longer would make the nobles restless, and when nobles get restless, they take their daggers and look for the nearest back. They wouldn't dare. You should pay more attention to your history books, Your Majesty. The nobles are always plotting something. As is tradition, the council will decide what happens at your coronation. But it's my coronation! I think Flower Prince is a little bit spoiled. I think that's what I'm going to go for. This is an absolute monarchy, Your Majesty. Everything has to be run past the council vote, even this. Shall we call the nobles in? Okay, I get to veto a choice, or I can mark my preferred choice. You can host a lavish parade, force the commoners to swear a blood oath, throw the monarch into the river, or the nobles must put on a vast banquet for the monarch. Usually we do what I want for this first one. That isn't a bit. I know that I say that a lot, but I would like us to do the first one. I mean the D, not the first one, this one here. Definitely don't throw him in the river. That would be fail RP. He's Flower Prince. You can't do that. Farming goes up. Farming good. If it was someone like Bruno, I would have let you throw him into the river. But it doesn't always fit, you know. Wow, there's a lot of people playing today. We've got a lot of voters. There you go. Now you all understand how voting works. Congratulations, you voted. You might notice...
if it's just me, but chat blocks what we gain/lose for the votes where it is RN.
Oh, right. I'll put myself back. There, look. I'm tiny now. Is that better? Okay. You might notice that I can choose when we continue past the next vote. That's a deliberate game feature. I decide when we move on. Just, you know, in case anyone's going to whine about that later. Let's see what we got. Oh, wow. Thanks, guys. You put on a big feast for me. The nobles spare no expense. This is the first time we've ever gotten this. And your banquet table groans under the weight of it all. Whole roasted peacock, a boar's head stuffed with swan's tongues, an entire whale turning on a spit. Wow. Thanks, guys. It's a meal fit for a monarch, which is now, you suppose, what you are. That's a feast. Let's meet our people. Now that you're monarch, your first duty is to meet with the Council of Nobles. Let's introduce ourselves to the chiefs. It's Lucy Davis. Good luck in the days ahead, Your Highness. You'll need it dealing with us a lot. It's Brooke. A pleasure, Your Serene Highness. I hope to see our kingdom prosper and grow wealthy under your reign. It's Jub Yub. May the ninth god bless your reign, Your Highness. I trust you'll conduct yourself with honor and faith. And with that, the introductions are done. Everybody starts arguing, and I'm like, oh, why am I doing this? That is not my avatar? Oh, odd. Let's see what you have to do to win, or more specifically, what I have to do to win. When you die, how do you hope the kingdom will remember you? I think as the greatest monarch who ever lived is very... I think that's very Flower Prince. But he won't do it with an iron fist. You'd say Peacekeeper? I don't know. I don't think Flower Prince... Okay, for those who've seen the series, and I'm not saying he's really, really like this. Okay, but there is an element of it. I see a little bit of Joffrey in Flower Prince Owen. Not so much that he becomes an unlikable character, but enough that he probably doesn't care about the well-being of the people. So I don't think Peacekeeper is a thing. I think he just wants to be really important. See you later, bye, Stevie. Your people are flowers, parent of the nation. Oh wait, I'm so stupid. Fail RP, fail RP, fail RP. You're literally flowers. Of course he would do farming. God, you saved us there. Thanks, B. I'm so stupid. Farming, absolutely. Are you concerned for the welfare of your commoners, or are you just hoping for a favourable passage in the history books? I like flowers. I suggest over the next few years you focus on improving the kingdom's overall farming as much as possible. Once you have an heir, I will return to discuss how your ambition is progressing. You all want flowers too. You're all flowers. Let's assume that the higher your farming is, the better flower you are, and the more flowers you have in your flower field. Yeah, we don't grow food, we grow flowers. The higher your farming, the more sunlight radiates down on your specific kingdom, and the bigger and stronger your flowers get. Let's end the season. Sabino of the Esgedi 10 lineage, well-known southern prodigy, stands bathed in sunshine, speaking softly. A false pretender occupies the throne while my claim is being ignored.
Are you concerned about her PPA? No,
I like flowers. Grandies of the South, this is a stain on our honor. We must not allow it to go unanswered. Okay, do you want to raise authority, lower your own defiance, or raise a treasury? Or raise my treasury? Which one do you want to do? You now get to vote, all of the Grandies. If your name is yellow, you should vote. I believe B would be probably the easiest. Other factions, keep note, by the way, because we're about to move on to your vote, your win conditions. Okay. Let's see what you get. You're trying to lower... What scheme should the Grandees pursue? The Grandees plan to swap the real monarch for a perfect doppelganger. First, they must gain the trust of the Spy Master. To advance their scheme, the Grandees must keep Defiance at 4 or less in 4 seasons. That's quite a long one. Good luck. This tick down here means you've met your condition. All right, Patricians, you're up next. Tobias of the Abolish Regret family, notorious former pirate, scribbles with a well-used quill on a hardwood desk, speaking calmly. Fellow patricians of the coast, my claim to the throne is far more legitimate than that of Monarch Prince Flower Owen. Monarch Prince Flower Owen. Something must be done. Do you want to raise your stability, lower the treasury, or lower my authority? While you do that, I'm going to make myself just a little bit there. You can still see what it is. I might even get the net. You all know that you're watching Orange Juice TV. There we go. Maybe even a little bit more. There we go, good. Hello. Okay. Luan, are you a patrician? Yes? Oh, I see. Your yellow name has confused me. You're trying to raise stability. The patricians plan to hold the monarch hostage in their own palace. First, they must lull the spy master into a false sense of security. To advance their scheme, the patrician must raise stability to 5 or more. Congratulations, you've already done it. This is not spelling well for me. Sorka of the Rusted Oak 30 clan, eccentric northern hero, stands precariously on a long house crossbeam, droning as if in a trance. Chiefs of the North, we all know I should be on the throne, not this imposter monarch Prince Flower Owen. How do we make that happen? Do you want to lower stability, raise authority, or lower all faith? So you're trying to raise stability. You're trying to keep your own defiance down. And you guys are trying to raise authority, it seems. Very interesting. All right. Cool. Very interesting. All of these things are things that I would also want. So I think all of you are going to make it. The chiefs plan to realize an ancient northern prophecy. Before the new queen rises, the kingdom will be ruled by a mad tyrant. To advance their scheme, the chiefs must raise to their authority to 5 or more. In 2 seasons, that's like nothing at all. I think all of you are going to get that real quick. All right, good luck, everybody. Right, we get to choose one now. If chosen, they gain 1 authority. I will definitely be taking that. Good. Okie dokie, let's begin, shall we? I'm going to pick an honor guard first, before we get into any trouble. One evening, you're sitting up in bed reading some paperwork when a filth-encrusted peasant wanders into your bedchamber as bold as brass. Hello, your Madge. Glad I finally found you. This bloody place is a maze. Maze? Mind if I take a seat? Yes, I do mind. I'll stand then, no problem. Listen, I've got a bloody great idea. What if we tied a bunch of birds to a night? I reckon you could field some aerial troops and totally dominate the battlefield. Before the peasant can explain further, your marshal bursts into the bedchamber, sword drawn. I have no idea where the palace watch are. Do you want me to kill this intruder? No, just kick him out. I don't know, he's gross. Arms behind your back, scumbag. The peasant is dragged from your bedchamber, still babbling about bird nights. When the marshal returns, she looks grim. If one thing's a flower in the sky, it would never happen. It's that you need an honor guard who can actually keep you safe. All right, let's see what we got. Tell me about the Northern Warriors. They'll get drunk and cause trouble in the palace. No discipline at all. I can't guarantee they won't run off on some random quest, but they're honorable and in a fight unbeatable. Tell me about the coastline guards. A gang of lowborn crooks who've turned themselves into celebrities through skill at chopping other people to bits. They're vain and selfish. Their skill in battle is undeniable, but can you trust them? Southern battle nuns. They've sworn a vow of silence, so at least they won't spill state secrets. I've made my decision. Hello? There we go. I want to... Oh. This lowers authority, which I technically want to do. Gotta get a move on, Chiefs. Okay. Boo. Does this mean that Yellow can't talk anymore? Yeah, Yellow can talk. People are allowed to talk as much as they like. The Battle Britain Brethren arrive a few weeks later. You've never seen such a gang of huge, unpleasant-looking cutthroats, sneering and smirking and cleaning their fingernails with daggers. Your fears are assuaged by their commander, a grey-haired man who calmly explains the service they provide. As long as the coin doesn't run out, they'll sacrifice themselves to the last man on your behalf. Uh-oh. Do I have to keep paying them? I've never done this option before. Okay, let's do a prediction. Let's find out what this is. Your Highness, excellent news from beyond the sky. As your Highness knows, I am an amateur astronomer. I have seen that a solar eclipse is on its way, visible from the north. We must encourage the kingdom to gather beneath the sun and mark and experience this once-in-a-lifetime event. Egad, nay! An eclipse is a warning from the ninth god, a sign that the kingdom has fallen to shadow. All the nobles start talking at once. Some are excited, some are horrified. All are very loud. These sun-obsessed fools should focus on their land, not the sky. True, true. I know which one I'm voting for. And it raises farming. You all like farming. Uh-oh, don't let the Grandies take this. Don't let the Grandies take this. Moving swiftly on. Some of the chiefs grumble that the council isn't taking the Impender Solo event seriously, but even the grumpiest have to admit that concentrating on their terrestrial assets yields a decent bounty. Well done, everyone. Good job. Grandies, that would have only changed, I think, Defiance for the chiefs, not you, by the way. I don't think that would have changed your Defiance at all. And now we all get farming. So, yippee. Lady Patrician White Red Rose is here. White Red Rose is here to see you. Your Majesty, she wants to sell you a crab. Oh, not this again. Of course she does. It's the latest trend along the coast, Your Majesty. The patricians have started keeping a species of jeweled crab as a fashionable pet. The creatures are so rare that one can now sell for as much as a mansion. Send her in. Ooh, now I think Flower Prince Owen would like the box of crabs. I know the price is steep, but I assure you these crabs will only go up in value. I'm aware that this crab bubble is probably going to burst, but Flower Owen would like a jeweled crab. So I'm going to do it. Counting out your gold, Lady Patrician White Red Rose assures you that you will not regret your purchase. If this hits
Crab
zero,
rave.
if this hits zero, we're done. The game's over, by the way, which would be really disappointing. So I am going to be taxing you guys a lot in the next season. Sorry, but I don't want the game to end. All right, you're going to be able to start voting in a second. You're going to do it by doing !fund and then the number or the letter that you want to fund, A, B, C, D, E, or F, and then the value that you want to spend from your amount. Make sense? Begin. I'm not going to guide you here. I'm going to let you do this yourselves because I don't want to make any... I don't want to make any enemies right now. Currently leading is B and E, which increases authority and stability. I hope I get to tax people. Yeah, I think it's going to pretty concretely be that. Poor Olive, I'm so confused. That's okay. This bit is a little bit confusing, the whole auction bit, but it's fine. You don't need to know because the rest of your patricians are going to take good care of you. All right, let's see what you bought. You have increased stability and authority. A strawberry bug and blank page gave the most. Okay, let's find a spouse. Okay, my mother is going to try and say that I should get married. Is it really that urgent? I'll take the liberty of finding some eligible candidates. What is your preference, men, women, or do you not mind? Any's fine. Excellent. I'll send out messengers to the most influential noble families in the kingdom. Let's see what they have to offer. Okay. We have a magical request going on. Shall we see what this is? How much money do I have? It should say on your screen somewhere. A wizard calling himself Scrampton keeps sending these dreadful letters. They smell of a rotting fish and dissolve into seawater as soon as they're read. He demands access to the north on the day of the eclipse. He will use the power of the darkened sun for some special magic. But wizards are trouble. Guys, this guy sounds really bad. And we absolutely cannot host him. This guy sounds bad, but it sounds like he's going to get access to the sun no matter what. Can we go for B? No, if you go for A, the game will end. And that will be the end. Because my treasury is at 1,000 and this is 800. I think we stand the most chance if we do B. Please go B. This doesn't affect you guys too much.
I've not really played this game before, but I love the art style.
It's very
This
nice.
does feel like a game that would make you some long-term enemies in chat.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right, it does. Okay, let's roll the dice. Basically, we're going to roll a dice, and if it's higher than 60%, we're just going to roll the odds. 60% chance of this going well, 40% chance of this going badly. It won! Well, we did it! You inform the people of the North that Scrampton is not to be hassled under any circumstances. I don't know if I wanted to do that, but okay. Authority's even higher now. You're welcome, chiefs. Though many peasants are nervous, others are intrigued. As Scrampton travels to the north, trailed by brine and mouldy seawater, he gains quite a following, at a safe distance, of course. Oh, I don't know if I like this guy. Meanwhile, the eclipse approaches. I don't know if I like this. Why did we let him do that? This simply can't go on, Your Majesty. These archboffins think they know everything, but they know nothing of the ninth god's wrath. Please, Your Majesty, we found a perfect site for an observatory, high in the southern hills, but his Ongrandi simply chases land, and he refuses to let us build there. Such things are heresy. The stars are just as big and close as the ninth god intended. Who put you up to this idea, I bet it was one of those patricians, like Fluffslubs. We can construct the observatory, which, frankly, with our authority, is pretty high. We can find a different site for the observatory. We could forbid the construction of the observatory. Or we could forbid construction and investigate the scholars' funding. Can we construct the observatory? I'll give you more authority if you let me. I kind of want to just see if we can pass this check. So far, there's not been much that I've had to contest with you guys over, because you all chose things that I would want you to do anyway, which was lower defiance, raise authority, and raise stability. Prince Owen is having, like, he's such a golden child. Everybody just loves him. Granted, is he a puppet? Probably, but it doesn't matter. He's spends his money lavishly, and he doesn't get into fights. What more could you ask for? Okay, I really hope that we get a good roll here. Please, please, please. Succeeded! Oh, that increased your... Oh dear, I didn't think that would increase your defiance. It's fine. It's only... You need to be 4. It's fine. Trade is higher now. Authority is really high. The Grandees grumble and groan, but construction goes ahead. Over time, the observatory provides new jobs and brings many traveling scholars to the area, paying for itself many times over. Oh, guys, we're doing really well. Okay, that's the end of that. Why didn't my authority go up twice? Shouldn't it have gone up 2? Was it on 5 or 6? I thought it was on 6. Iron Choice made it go up once. I then thought it went up again. It was on 6? I guess it didn't go up again. Never mind. Far to the north, where snow blankets the landscape and wolves howl in the night, the chiefs uncover an ancient prophecy foretelling of the rise of a tyrant monarch and the warrior who will overthrow them. A congregation of god speakers huddle around the tablets, detailing the supposedly ancient story, whispering excitedly. Praise Morgana, the tablets are genuine! Then the gods are good, and we are blessed. Sorka will be our queen. All hail the Lord Render. Cheers circle the clan hall. A mug of ale is tipped over Sorka's head. The people of the north are rising. Granhala's warriors have already pledged themselves to us. Wow, your military is really high. The influence of the old gods is spreading. We must ensure we keep the old ways of the north alive, and surely Morgana will bless us with the power to crown Sorka. For the next stage of the chief's scheme, they must lower their faith to 4 or less. In 4 seasons, it's 0. There's no way they don't win that. On the plus side, my authority is now really high because the chiefs have been doing their job. Anyway, we need money, otherwise we're going to be in really big trouble. So, you're all getting taxed a lot. So sorry. Moving on. Crab futures. Yippee! Surely the crabs have gone well. The crab craze has swollen to unforeseen heights, Your Majesty. Oh, is this because I went with it? Normally when you don't go with the crab, it completely collapses. That's good, isn't it? The trade is so profitable that patricians are shutting down textile mills to focus on crab catching. Thousands are unemployed. But who cares about that, Your Majesty? Your box of crabs is now worth nearly double what you paid for it. Uh-oh. Can chat be shorter? Yes. Now, every bone in my body is telling me that I should sell. But I don't know if I don't know if Flower Prince Owen would sell. Didn't you put us tiny next to you? You want to go over here? Hold your nerve and hold on to the crabs. I think we're going to hold on to them. This is such a bad idea. Your crabs are now worth double their value, but you order your treasurer to hold on to them. This trend's only going up. To the moon, to the moon, to the moon, to the moon. Meanwhile, industries collapse along the coast. You're fine, don't worry about it. Guys, it's not a bubble. Crabs don't even blow bubbles.
Plus, you never know, it may triple in worth.
Triple in worth. You're so right. An honorable challenger, okay? Your Highness, this clay-brained coxcomb has besmirched my honor. She spreads rumors that my sword is a fake. Well, what's so special about your sword? Why, it was once wielded by Saint Bertrand, of course. Back in the 4th century. Which clay-brained coxcomb are you talking about? That honorless dog Luan of the patricians. Whoa! Hey, you can't be cooler than that. I would duel her to regain my honor as any grandee should, but Lady Patrician Luan will not accept without your express permission. Now hold on a minute. It's Luan! I'm gonna go tell her that she's here. Luan, it's you! I didn't read that. What did that say? I clicked back into the game. Wait, what did it say? Does anyone remember? Get a clip. Someone rewind the VOD. I can go back and get it. Thank you. No, no, don't be sad. Don't be sad. I'm only little. Look. Look, I'm only little. I'm stuck in this little box. Quick, quick, Stevie. Post haste. Faster, Stevie, faster. Stop tapping in to say you're doing it.
They can't duel in throne room without your permission, and it's a matter of respect.
No, 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 no. I need to see it. I need to see the words. Can I put the clip in chat? Yes, yes, yes. Quickly, quickly now. She's growing faint. She's growing faint. She's collapsed. She's collapsed. She's delirious. She's muttering. Quick, someone, get her words. Stevie's in D&D right now. Why is she watching the stream when she's in D&D? Dally, quicker than that, Dally. Water, water, water can't help us. She's doing other stuff. Quickly. It's not you talking to Dally? Oh, it was Dally that said go get it? I was wrong. Dally, quickly. I mixed up because they're both blue. Stevie's usually blue, and I saw Dally, and they have similar ranks and emblems. Dally, just type it out, Dally. Just type it out. Oh, we're losing her. We're losing her. No, not that, Dally. The bit after that. Dally, you're throwing. You're literally throwing. Because I threw, but you're throwing. I'm the most... No! Oh, she's... Oh, no. I dropped the duck. I dropped the
Poor
duck.
Dally, LOL.
Hold on. Hold on a minute. This is a matter of respect. We can't be dealing in Monarch Prince Owen's, Flower Owen's throne room without due process. Okay. Okay, we got it. She has words. Look how lovely she looks, everybody. Wow. You're a coward and you may as well admit it now. Well, your sword is clearly a fake. I've seen older swords in the quenching vat. Dang, that's bars. You may duel. It might be fun to watch. There will be no duel. Grandy Klarna will have to get over it.
Reveltag gifted a tier 1 subscription to the 11 EA.
Thank you very much for the gifted sub to Dali. Arrest both of these fools. Luan? Do you want to duel, or do you want me to just say that Klarno has to deal with it? We're not arresting both. I'm not going to just put myself in the doghouse. I don't mind either. Okay, well, I'm increasing defiance because that's absolutely what I want to do. The Grandies mutter and complain about their traditions while Klarno looks ready to challenge you to a duel. Lady Patricia Luan just grins. Who knows what sort of things might happen if you allowed such antics to take place within your council chambers. You're at 4. You're still fine. You're still fine. You're at 4. You just can't go to 5. Eligible options time. Luan, stop. The colon Shay. I have found 3 potential matches for you. 1 eligible young candidate from each of the kingdom's 3 regions. Choose wisely. You'll be securing a powerful alliance. Yes, I know. So about that whole getting too high defiance, Grandies. If I don't marry you, you will get angry. And a partner to have and to hold. I think Prince Owen will marry for love. Let's see the canvases. She whisks away the cloth on the first portrait. This is Odwin, firstborn of the Northern Charming TCO clan. They're your typical Northern lad, big, brawny, and honest, in the same way an axe to the face is honest. Strangely enough for a Northerner, they're an enthusiastic convert to the worship of the ninth god. Had a bit of controversy a while back when their clan hall burned down. Apparently their peasants were to blame. Okay, I can see the appeal. Oh, and I have flowers on my Minecraft skin. Good to know. Good to know. From the coast, we have Herona, their wealthy heiress, wealthy, to the noble patrician Midnight estate. She wasn't originally the heiress, but her older sister had an unfortunate accident. She's also obsessed with the arena. All her friends are gladiators, and sometimes she even enters a fight herself. But her parents has kept her far away from the family business ever since an incident with some magic beans. Okay, could be worse. It could be a lot better. And finally from the south, Ernesto, the eldest son of the Lemon Demon Yare lineage. He's reputed to have an ego the size of the sun, but there's nothing wrong with confidence, right? Like many in the south, he claims to put his faith in the ninth god above all worldly concerns, and he's got grand plans. By all accounts, he wants to change the world. I don't like the look of him. What do you think? Of course, by picking a candidate, you'll anger the other regions, but you'll gain a lifelong alliance. I've made my decision. Odwin of the North. Prince Owen would absolutely go for a brawny, tough silver fox like Odwin. No doubt about it. Okay. That ends this season. Grandies, you're going to have to work on getting your defiance lower down. And honestly, shame on you, really, for being so defiant. I don't know what I did to deserve this, but you've been really rude ever since you started being all like, oh, you're not a very good king. You guys are fine, patricians. You just keep on keeping on. You've got another 2 seasons ahead of you. And you guys just need to keep your faith to this incredibly low. I mean, 4 first off is reasonably like high, but it's the fact that you've got 0 already out of the gate. So, and you need to do that in what? 4 seasons.
Now
okay.
Hang on, sir. We supported you with the crabs.
Oh, let's see how the crabs go, shall we? Okay, time for me to. Ooh, if nobles vote for the monarch's choice, they gain 500 personal wealth. How nobles choose to vote is hidden from the monarch's view. The timer is set to 15 seconds and the vote will automatically close once the timer is over. I like this one, I think, because I think it ensures that I have a higher chance of getting what I want. So I'm going to adopt this one and get rid of this one. Okay. End of year, and that's all that happens. Let's continue. The Wandering Bard. Actually, let's do the Royal Wedding. Your wedding to Odwin is naturally the talk of the kingdom. Nobles and peasants alike travel from across the realm to attend. For a week and a day, the capital is one giant party. It feels like you're the only one not taking part. Instead, you're getting ready for the ceremony. Soon enough, you're standing in Sir Bertrand's cathedral.
Wait, please tell me we can do a mutiny in this game. It would be so funny.
You can, but it has to be higher than my 7. Do you take this person as your lawfully wedded spouse? I do, yeah. Then I pronounce you married in the eyes of the kingdom. There you go. See, you're back below. Totally fine. After the wedding, of course, there's a feast, and after the feast, a dance. Man, my authority and stability is so high. Prince Owen is doing crazy numbers right now. Your new spouse, Odwin, delivers a short but heartfelt toast expressing a wish to get to know you better. By the time you find yourself alone with Odwin, it's past midnight and you've never felt more tired. I miss the north. It's too warm down here and people twist their words. They don't say what they mean. They don't mean what they say. I'd much prefer to rule over the north if I could. I can see why everyone down here speaks in circles, insulting each other without really insulting each other. I don't know how you stand it. It's tough, but I have to do my duty. By the old gods, I feel for you. I couldn't do it. After finishing the last of the wine, you head to separate bedchambers. Oh, that means we're not gonna be close. I've literally never managed to have a successful marriage in this game. I don't even know if it's possible. I assume it is. Don't tell me. But man, can you even have the same? I don't know. Maybe they made it so you can't in case you don't want to. Wizardly power. In the capital, the solar eclipse does little except make the day a little grey. But the north is a different story. Tang? There you go. Your Highness, it was glorious. Scrampton stood beneath the dark sun. When he stretched out his arms, he was engulfed in a tornado of salt water, but just stood there and laughed. In the end, the water vanished, and more shells and coral erupted from his flesh. But he drew oyster pearls from the earth with a mere nod and handed them over as a reward. Okay. How much did you guys get from that? $1,500? But last year I got 1,400. Okay, excellent work. Then everybody wins, right? That's not all. Scrampton, oh hey B. Scrampton has set up in Calbra's tallest church, saying it's his new tower for his experiments. It's sacrilege. Your Majesty, we should handle this carefully. Scrampton will cause even more trouble if he's in a bad mood. I suggest we trick him into leaving, perhaps with a juicy rumor about the magic city of Sarakan. By the 9th, we don't even know if that would work. I just want some of that treasure those chiefs got from the damned wizard. Okay. We can send troops, which would lower military, mix up defiance. Oh, look, that's him. That's the dude. And it would lower faith. We could use guile to appeal to Scrampton's vanity and lure him away. Very low chance of that happening. Order the chief to compensate the grandees for the magical damage, which would lower my stability. It would increase farming. We're all going to vote for B, yeah? B good? Okay. Patricians, Grandies, you need to vote for B. The Chiefs are going to vote for a split between A or C, but combined, your power can make sure that that doesn't happen, okay? And in return, we get a bit more stability, which offsets the stability that I would lose. Or authority, you get it. B, 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 rush B, rush B. Rush B, rush B, flank, 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 flank. On my X, one shot on my X. Literally one shot on my X, on my X, on my X. Do 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 do. Very good, everybody. Our stability will go down a little bit, but farming is going to go up and authority is going to go up too. There's authority up. There's defiance has gone up a little bit for the Chiefs. Authority is now oppressive. Oh, I wouldn't go that far. God, the domination factor. Some Chiefs' wealth has decreased, probably for the best. That's not too bad. How much did you lose? Many Chiefs argue, but the council's decision is final. They begrudgingly hand over their hard-earned cash. Only 450? Oh, you only lost 450. That's not even that much. Your defiance is now aloof. Wow. Okay, that was huge for them. By next season? Oh, that's huge. The Grandies praise your wisdom, putting some of the gold towards replenishing their farmland and pocketing the rest. Well done. I lost 750? Oh dear. But the southern peasants are still very nervous while Scrampton remains. As salt water seeps into the rivers, they mutter that the monarch is being controlled by eldritch magic. Eventually, once whatever hideous concoction he's been working on is complete, he disappears as suddenly as he arrived. No one dares go near the church, and it falls into a nasty smelling ruin. Alright, that's not so bad. I thought that'd be a lot worse. Let's see what the Wandering Bard is all about. Your Majesty, a travelling bard, she says she has come to compose a song for you. Not just any bard, Your Highness. The best in all the land. Sally Six Fingers, they call me. A song, you say, about me? Well, of course. In fact, I have the tune and verse all but ready. I have saved my best work for you, my monarch. All I require is a subject. What should I tell the masses of you? What would you like to inspire? Tell them to love me. I will do so, Your Highness. Absolutely. Give me but a few weeks and everyone in the Crown Lands will know of your benevolence. Pray, I need but only a small payment of 500 gold for the time. A discounted rate for one as esteemed as yourself. Quadruple? Let's go for 1,000. I'm willing to bet. I'm willing to give 1,000. Oh, thank you, Your Majesty. She hurries out of the room to do your bidding. The song has the desired effect, with everyone praising your good nature. Sick. All right, we spent 1,000 to get our stability up by a little bit. That's not so bad. Let's end the season and see if I can tax you all. Ah, yes, the Grandies. In the south, beneath a scorching sun, Grandie Moore underscore is scrolling through their vineyard. Oh, scrolling? God, I'm so brain rotted. Is strolling through their vineyard in the company of a few close friends. You said you had a surprise for me? Indeed, and here it is. Behold. Your Majesty, what are you doing here at such an hour? I'm sorry, I hope you didn't overhear any... Ah ha ha ha. Quit babbling, you blowhard. This isn't the monarch, it's a peasant who's the monarch's spitting image. God above, and just in time. The spy master trusts us so much that she's not noticed we're fortifying the border. Uh-oh. That means we can move to the next phase. Kidnapping the monarch? And putting this fool in their place. How do we manage that? We need the kingdom in utter chaos. Oh, there's no way you're going to get my stability down. Bad enough that the monarch's abduction can slip past unnoticed. For the next stage, you must lower stability to 4 or less over my cold, rotting, dead body, which I assume is kind of what you could go for here. But don't do that. You're not taking stability. Patricians? Oh, wait, you just did it. Patricians, anyway, you should still be on my side. Anchored a few miles from the sunny coast, Lady Patrician High Evernear has invited her closest confidants aboard her yacht. Our goals are going better than expected. The spy master thinks all is well in the kingdom, and while the cat's away, the mice shall play. Must you compare us to mice? Dastardly creatures. I can never trap them properly. Funny you should mention traps. Our next goal is to replace the palace watch with our own agents. Indeed, the honor guard are incorruptible, but the watch are another story. If the monarch can't pay them, they will look for money elsewhere. For the next stage of their scheme, the patricians must lower the treasury to 1,500 or less. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Everybody's reached the second phase. You're trying to lower your faith, which you've already done. You're trying to lower stability, which I won't allow. And you're trying to get intimidation. Or not intimidation. Lower the treasury. Uh-oh. Let's not spend my money. A spot of... Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, it might actually be over a little bit. Oh, God. We're going to do that one last. Oh, no, we should get it out of the way now. No! Oh, if only there was a way I could have foreseen this happening. If only there was some real life situation or allegory that I could have compared us to. Your Majesty, a new reef has been discovered which is overflowing with millions of jeweled crabs. Crab prices are crashing catastrophically. Your own box of crabs is now absolutely worth it. It's absolutely worth nothing. I suppose they could make a tasty soup. What? But I paid 1,000 gold for these crabs. The entire kingdom is about to suffer financially, Your Majesty, especially the coast. Hundreds of fisheries and businesses will go bankrupt if we don't step in. Curiously, Lady Patrician White Red Rose, the very same patrician who first began the crab craze, recently sold all her crabs at a huge profit just days before the crash. Wow, that's high. Something must be done. You summon your council to discuss the crab crisis. Many nobles have invested heavily in the crab market, and they are casting furious glances at the patricians' benches.
So we blame the grandees, right? Sap said they supported the crabs.
We literally can't do this one because my treasury is too low. Oh, hey, I have an idea. Let's do that one. Okay, everybody vote. Well done, Chiefs. I'd like to see you're coming up in spades here. That's not so bad, to be honest. This has gone actually quite well. I've actually made a profit. I only spent 1,000 and I've made 2,000. Pats, why are you voting? They're just having fun. Leave them be. Wow, we're so united. You're right, Pumpkin Pie. Oh, sorry, Pumpkin. Or no, just Kin, isn't it? I forget. Your soldiers storm Lady Patrician White Red Rose's opulent mansion, arresting her and confiscating her ill-gotten crab gold. The trial will be held as soon as possible. Stability is a little lower, which is a little bit worrying. Trade is bad. Defiance is high. But my treasury is looking great. Outraged patricians protest that your actions are illegal and make a mockery of the law. Don't they know you're the monarch? Yeah, we fixed the treasury. That wasn't so bad. What's the spot of heresy? Your Highness, I'm stunned, outraged, and incensed. Incensed? I've been summoned to trial by the Inquisition on some nonsense fabricated charge. Me, you. They're saying a group of church missionaries went missing near my lands. The weather's cold around here. Anything could have happened to them. No one dares defend me on their own. They're too scared of the High Inquisitor. The trial is set, but the council must intervene, your greatness. Though she remains silent, the council is keenly aware of the High Inquisitor's steely gaze from across the chamber. Search for a witness to defend. Search the Inquisition. Gather evidence against Shaded. Suggests she pray for a good outcome. Let's do A. Let's see. Chiefs and patricians, you also want A. So, because you want to raise stability so that the grandees don't get grandees. Sorry, grandees don't get grandees. Grandees don't get lower stability. Man, my brain is so empty. Vote A, please. Also money? Yeah, I guess so. Very good patricians, very good chiefs. That is only because I want money. That's fair. See, I figured you'd say that, but unfortunately, I put Monarch's Iron Choice, not the money ones. I just said yes because I needed you to agree with me. Anyway, moving on. Authority is now tyrannical. Hey, we did it. I mean, that's not my objective, but we did it all the same. A northern villager eventually comes forward, saying she saw the missionaries heading in the direction of the frozen lake near Shaded Moon's estate. Great. Indeed, they're soon found wandering aimlessly through the featureless tundra, completely lost and snow-blind, but alive. Oh, wait, you do get money. Never mind, I was wrong. But just Shaded Moon. With no dead missionaries, the High Inquisitor is forced to drop the charges and pay compensation, who sends you a small gift in thanks. Oh, thank you. Wow, see, that went well for everybody. Stop gaining money. Stability's high. The treasury's high. The chiefs... I need you to believe in God a little. Just a bit of a boost up, if you wouldn't mind. The good word. When do I get a monarch? Sorry, an heir. Gods greet you, Prince Flower Owen. I've had an idea. My people back up north are not the most religious in the kingdom. I know, it's very upsetting. When is this meant to be done? 2 seasons. It is very upsetting. Unlike me, many still cling to their old pagan traditions. The problem is with all these foreign priests coming up north, no one ever listens to them. I don't know, but I think if the message came from one of their own, it might make a difference. You want to become a preacher? Not a preacher exactly, just an ambassador, I suppose, to show them what it means to be a faithful adherent of the 9th god. Will you give me your blessing? Go on then, sure. Thank the 9th. I'll make the preparations immediately. Word spreads fast that the royal consort will tour the north. Thousands flock to the towns and villages where they plan to stop. Fortunately, they're mostly flocking to throw vegetables. Oh, unfortunately, They're mostly flocking to throw vegetables. The popularity of the crown in the north nearly isn't as high as Odwin had hoped. What do you mean? Defiance is 2! It's not long before they call off the tour to return home, their tail tucked between their legs. Drat. Man, you guys hate Jesus, huh? Alright, guys, you get to vote now. If you don't want the Grandies to win, you should focus on A. And that's pretty much it. Oh, and E if you want to get farming higher, which of course all of you do. A and E, please. But careful, because the Grandies are going to be going for D. Quickly now, a little bit quicker than that. Oh gosh, oh goodness, you really aren't doing... Okay, all in on A, forget about E, it doesn't matter. Okay, that's it. You can stop now. You can stop on A. Otherwise, it's just a waste of money. Actually, wait. Keep voting for A. 10,000 is crazy, by the way. D is still winning. It's the top two. It's the top two. So as long as another one doesn't suddenly pop up out of nowhere, we'll be fine. Wait. They're voting for E. Chiefs, keep voting for A. And other people as well. Don't let them push E into the next one. Okay, we're fine. Oh. Soup. Hello, Eloise. I am Flower Prince Owen. You remember that guy from One Try SMP? I'm ruling a kingdom. My authority's super high. Okay, stability went up and then stability just went straight back down again. So that's not that bad. That could have gone a lot worse. When do I get to tax you? About your heir. Your marriage to Odwin has grown strong and steady. Wait, what? Wait, it worked. We've never had this. Like an old castle wall. Though it began as political arrangement, it's blossomed into something like love. That's sick. I've never done that before. If Raiders, if you want to join, doing exclamation mark join and then your pronouns, so exclamation mark join he or exclamation mark join she or they, will let you join one of the factions. It'll be randomly assigned. There's an overlay and extension on the front of the screen right now on Twitch if you want to see what faction you end up being put into. It's high time you thought about an heir. So, how's that going to... I'm not going to ask. Congratulations are in order. The royal wedding was a magnificent affair. I'm very happy, thank you. It went about as well. It felt more like a life sentence. No, I'm very happy. Your happiness isn't as important as fulfilling your duty to the kingdom, but I'm glad you found a way to have both. You've done well so far, but something's still missing. An heir. You need someone whose loyalty is assured. A child of your own would do the trick, even if they're a fatherless person, or the youngest of your many cousins. Well, have a child somehow. The traditional method. No one will object to that. I'll arrange for you to take a month off from ruling so you can get down to business. Magic. Ooh. The Northern Chiefs, God Speakers, have uncovered an ancient prophecy. Let me guess, you think it's all fake? What do I care about some pagan prophecy? What? Of course it's fake. Nothing of those pagan gods have ever said or done. Nothing those pagan gods
Okay, let's imagine he's trans or he magic man.
Yeah. We're going to go for that. Nothing they've ever said is real. This is This is but one of the countless myths they've used. Why can't I speak? To justify the behavior of immature heathens. What she means to say is the chief's plans to use the prophecy to justify unseating you. True or not, many Northerners believe it. Oh, ninth above. No. What does it say? The prophecy tells of an authoritarian monarch who is being overthrown by a northern warrior, the savior of the pagans, known by names such as the Thronebreaker, the Sword of Valtor, and the Lord Render. That's you, by the way, the authoritarian monarch, not the Lord Render. The prophecy calls for the collapse and death of all false gods, including the ninth, whom Nelquist will lead into a bubbling cauldron disguised as a magical pond. So what do I need to do?
Hey Owen. Hey chat.
Hello, Berry.
Happy Saturday. Hope everyone has a great day and enjoys the stream. Berry 2 heart.
We must strengthen... Do we have time for this? It's literally the next season. We must strengthen the church in the north. Besides falsifying their prophecy, it might even save a few misguided northerners. The pagans still blindly worship their old gods. However, if we don't act soon, the kingdom will be lost. Order priests to go north and decree the prophecy as false. Invent a counter-prophecy. Delay scheme for 1 season. I can't increase it by 4. There's no way we can do this. Allow the prophecy to spread. No one will believe it anyway. I think we need to delay. I think patricians and grandees, I think we need to delay it by once. That, like, we can't force it to... There's no way we can stop them from doing it. No, not A. No, not A. Not A. We're delaying scheme for one season. B. This is the best chance you have at winning. You're buying yourself more time, grandees and patricians. If you single-handedly get beaten by the patricians, sorry, by the chiefs in this, that would be embarrassing for you guys. The chiefs had you on the ropes for a second there. That was worrying. I was like, are they going to just single-handedly beat them? All right, we've delayed it a bit. You have your scholars and theologians discover another prophecy which contradicts the first, written on older stone tablets found in the same archaeological site. The northern commoners are not sure who to believe. You've bought yourself some time. The chief's stat goal will not be evaluated until the end of the next season. All right. Yeah, because that was, I think, almost... We only had this. Like, we wouldn't have done it anyway. We had to just buy ourselves some time. Grandy...
Reverse.
Fair enough. Thank you for the 200 bits. Grandy Pond Fairy strides into the council chamber, brandishing a clay pot.
Where did the other tablets come from? Oh yeah, they went to another school, you wouldn't know them.
Brandishing a clay pot from which grows a long leafy plant with floppy yellow flowers. Our expert farmers have discovered a new kind of plant, Your Majesty. I thought you might like to name this exciting new discovery. Planty McPlant-faced. Royal Ivy. I like that. Majestic. I like it. Well done, by the way, Grandees. You've successfully managed to make a new type of flower, which I don't know how you managed to do that while we were role-playing the Flower Kingdom, but I look upon you with kindness, and perhaps I'll let you lower the stability a bit in the next opportunity. Wait, what did that just say? Dally, what did that just say? Did it say we should feed it to our livestock? Perhaps it would make a nice addition to the palace decor. Cultivate it in the south. Ban the crop, it could be dangerous. Seize the royal ivy crop for the grandees and plant it in the palace. 500 plus 500 personal wealth. I will give you money if you cultivate it in the south. $500 gold for anybody who votes for B. Wow, I've never seen this. Oh my god. Excuse me, Danica. Thank you, Clementine, for the 5 months. Isabella. What are you playing at? You don't get the gold if you do that. Alright, suit yourself. I'm simply a menace. Southern farmers plant fields of royal ivy to support their livestock. Farming is now rampant. Defiance is now cordial. Shall I repost it? It's fine. It spreads alarmingly fast, and the pastures become known as the Royal Ivy Sea. Villagers claim you could walk for a day and not reach the end. Okay, that sounds a little worrying, but I guess we'll just carry on and hope that nothing bad happens for that. How are you guys doing, patricians? Oh, so sorry. I'm not broke. Meanwhile, in the south, Grandy Moore _ has invited their closest associates to their manor house for some wine and cheese and The kingdom is at peace and everyone's looking for a new scandal to focus on. Not exactly the right climate to abduct a monarch. I could finally publish my memoirs if you think that would cause... I could finally publish my memoirs if you think that would cause enough of a distraction. No, I don't think that'll do it. We need total chaos across the whole kingdom. You underestimate the impact of my memoirs. The Grandee's aim is to lower stability to 4 or less. Nah. I don't think you'll do it. Somewhere along the coast, Lady Patrician High Every On Ear strolls in her olive grove accompanied by a close friend. The palace watch...
Time for some mischief, don't hide, our flower prince.
The palace watch won't accept our bribes. The treasury is practically overflowing. They don't need our money. And I suppose they ran straight to the spy master to blab about it too. Damn our luck. Is this the end? The best investments are never profitable to begin with. We will bide our time and strike again when the monarch least expects it. Thanks for the bits. Oh, fantastic. Thank you so much. Very good. I'll take all of that. Much appreciated. Thank you. Thank you. Very good. Very good. The crab trial. Oh, White Red Rose, you're in for it now. After months of delay, Lady Patricia... Man, what is up with my lisp today? Why did I gain? Why did you gain? That's odd. Why did you gain? Why did some of you get money from that? After months of delay, Lady Patrician White Red Rose is finally due to stand trial for her crab-related market manipulation. You stand accused of perpetuating fraud, and who's fraud? And tricking hundreds into buying expensive crabs. How do you plead? I'm guilty only of making money, so I broke a few laws along the way. Is that a crime? Yes, obviously. I pronounce you guilty as charged, and your fate will be decided by the monarch. We're going to imprison you. Lady Patrician White Red Rose is dragged away in chains, wailing for clemency. Most of the watching nobles agree that justice has been done, except for the patricians, of course. Good, my authority's at 10. Please, your majesty, White Red Rose has young children. Who is supposed to pay for the upkeep of her villa? Ah, look, it's White Red Rose II. Let's see.
You promised liar pants on fire.
Promised what? Wait, what did I promise? What did I promise? You'd help them lower stability? Oh, sorry. I don't think I promised. I think I said I may help you. Did I say I promise? If I did not say the exact words, I promise. Get me a clip right now. When Grandee Ofcrum enters the council chambers, their clothes are stained and rumpled, and their face is haggard. What is happening with me today? Dreadful tidings from the south, your holiness. My cupboards are bare. Slow down and explain. I stand in shame, barely able to even sharpen my daggers. What's happening? I'm utterly penniless. I beg for whatever spare coin the council can give. The crown should provide funds from the treasury. Lady Patrician White Red Rose's second is wealthy. True, she is. She is. She should help. No, I don't think we should do this one. I don't think we should do B. Oh, go on then. Take a bit of my money. Why not? It lowers the fines. I have the cash to spare. I'm not going to waste a veto on this. Yeah, all you have to do is just take a little bit more of my money, right? God, I forgot how much I had. Okay. You take a bit of my money. Thank you, Your Holiness. Your kindness won't be forgotten. I'm very, very demure. I'm very cutesy. I'm very benevolent. You arrange for the treasurer to send coin to their lands. Word of your generosity spreads throughout the south. Great. Work is on strike. Your Majesty, I need help with my knaves.
What was the point of giving us money if you were gonna tax us right after? See, it's like you just took our candy.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you're right. Anyway, the South is prosperous and living conditions are improving, but they still want more. They've gone on strike demanding better pay and fewer hours. Many have thrown down their tools and started squatting on my property. Sounds like they probably deserve what they're asking for. We should deliberate with the council. Ninth, bless you, Your Highness. Give them what they want, which will lower authority and raise stability. Send in the military. Issue a royal proclamation, or compensate the workers with funds from the treasury. We're not doing that one. Patricians and chiefs, you want to raise stability. It will also raise trade as well. We should give them what they want. D. Patricians and chiefs, you want D. Grandees, I'm not even going to bother trying to appeal to you. Clearly, I've made an enemy already. Chiefs, patricians, thank you. Man, I'm getting worried about the Chiefs. They're getting real close. Bah, this is outrageous. Next, you'll be asking them to vote or something. Sweeping reforms are soon enacted. Despite Grandee Annie's repeated protests, the commoners' lives are improved, leading to a happier workforce and greater profits. Well done, everyone. Stability is... Whoa, that's high. Whoa. That's pretty intense. All right, the Chiefs, let's see what you get. Far to the north, an ancient ceremony in a smoky clan hall reaches a fever pitch. Sorka, the chief's claimant, sits atop a throne of bones surrounded by god speakers chanting in a forgotten tongue. And thus, with Morgana as my witness, I hereby crown you the queen in the north, the Lord Render, soon to be queen of all the kingdom. Glory to the Lord Render, chosen of Valtor. Glory to Morgana in the north. The assembled chiefs roar in chorus with each other. Steins are smashed against one another in celebration. Now we must bring down the false monarch in the south and fulfill the prophecy. The only question is how. Oh my, I hope that it's not a specific thing. Lower own defiance or raise own farming? Uh-oh. At least it's not military, otherwise you would have been actually screwed. Alright, we're going to raise on farming. You've sort of spiked my gun a little bit there. So it will be, send out the word, every citizen of the land must provide a goat for the butchering. But first we drink in honor of the gods. More cheers erupt through the clown hall. Come morning, there will be a lot of work to do. For the final stage, they must raise their farming to at least 7. Okay, we can do this. We can do this. I like what I've got. I've got a good setup here. Okay, here we go. Where is my heir? Man, blooming heck, the Grandies are getting a bunch of stuff. I wonder if this is all because of the stability situation. Your Majesty, the yields from the southern farms are extraordinary. I've never seen the like. The peasants have even hybridized a new variety of wheat so dense that a single slice of bread sustains you for an entire day. We must assemble a team from the university to study this new crop. It could benefit the entire kingdom. Upon my honor, wait a moment. You can't spread our secrets to just anyone. I'll have you know that our produce is very much in demand. We're just in the middle of securing a wheat trade agreement with Taverlin. These eggheads could disrupt things terribly. Pay the Grandies to accommodate the scholars. Prohibit the scholars and fast-track the Taverlin deal. Claim the hybrid wheat for the kingdom and distribute widely. There's a lot going on here. I technically could allow A. Farming would increase. Okay. I'm losing a bit of money, farming's going up a bit, and you're getting a bit of money. I hope farming only goes up for the Grandies. The scholars are delighted, not least because they don't have to fund the expedition themselves. Authority went up a little bit, treasury's gone down. The Grandies begrudgingly accept the stipend, which dwindles to a token amount once all the policy fees and paperwork is filed. Grandies' wealth is increased. They're aggravated with their defiance. Oh, Lord! No! Bad! Oh, gosh. The baking industry booms as the new wheat varieties help remedy starvation in the poorest areas, and the health of the nation vastly improves. That was very Prince Owen, though, so maybe it's not all bad. The Stone Maiden. Behold, your holiness. Grandee Toad-in-a-Cup pulls aside a torpillin to reveal a granite statue of Grove. The statue is impeccably detailed, its expression a frozen grimace. A sad sight, is it not? A gift for me? Nay, your majesty, this is no statue. It seems the Stone Maiden is abroad in the south. Well, I know she's abroad. She's called the Stone Maiden! Hey! Sorry. She's a walking statue of burning yellow eyes. All who meet her are turned to stone. She sleeps for years at a time before waking and terrorizing the kingdom. She must have ambushed Grandee Grove on their latest vineyard inspection. Please, your highness. Grove's dead. We must do something. Whoa! Absolutely not. If you think there's even a small glimmer of a chance of that happening, think again. Send an army to smash this thing to rubble. Tell everyone in the south to hide. Consult the fairy tales. I'd like to do C, but I wouldn't mind D. C, with our authority, is sort of a no-brainer. This doesn't really affect money, farming, or stability, so you should all kind of be on my side here. Grove, you died. So sorry. Can I vote for another? No. Send an... Yeah, we're going to do tell everyone to hide. C. If we send military, our military will just go down, which isn't that crazy of a thing to happen. Seeing as we're not trying to do anything, no one's doing anything with military anyway. That's not a solution. That's pure cowardice. Oh, they're getting mad. It may be cowardly, but it works. The Stone Maiden wanders around the south aimlessly, finding nothing but barred doors and shuttered windows. At long last, she retreats to her lair deep underground and falls asleep once more. But the weeks of stillness have devastated the southern economy, and a lot of grandees got very into baking sourdough. With all the wheat that they got, right? That makes sense. Towering vines. Our royal ivy is flourishing, which is wonderful, but a few naysayers are concerned. Which is ridiculous. The vegetation only swallowed a few villages. It's all perfectly fine. Let the royal ivy flourish, offload the excess royal ivy to Ashmead, or order the southern farmers to manage its growth. Oh, no. It's kudzu, really, isn't it? Which is kind of funny given that it's called royal ivy. I mean, we could do C. I think that won't affect your farming. I don't mind many of these. C and A, I think we both win. B would get rid of Defiance a bit and increase trade. B makes the most sense. It's only positive things from B. But I also understand if you want to try and just handle the growth. Why do you not want to do B? Oh, patricians, no, this is not my money. This is wealth for other people, not for me. This is wealth for the grandees. Honestly, guys, I'm just going to let you decide on this one, to be honest. I think the grandees want B to happen because then they can get a bit of money. And you're going to need money if we go into an auction for buildings because the chiefs are going to want to try and raise their farming. So, patricians, you might want to go B as well, just so we can give the more power to the grandees. So that you can unite against them. Ignore me? Oh, okay. You can do C, I don't mind. It's fine either way. We don't want Grandy to get more money. On the contrary, you actually do want Grandy to get more money. What you don't want is the Chiefs to get more money. The Grandies are not winning right now. The farmers of the south try to keep the Royal Ivy in check. It's hard work. Oh, gosh. With the scent from the blooms causing euphoria, then exhaustion. But the swamps of the stuff are under control, for now at least. Okay, cool. That's good, I guess. Let's end the season. Okay, listen. Before we go into this, if we have an auction, the Chiefs are going to be trying to put their money into farming. Presumably for themselves. If that is an option, Grandees and Patricians need to work together to fund 2 buildings that are not that. Which means that all of the Grandees' wealth is going to need to go into one, and all of the Patricians' wealth is going to need to go into another. I will coordinate you so that you know which one to go for, if that happens, okay? I don't even know if it will happen. Okay, it didn't happen. We're just ending the season. Never mind. My heir! Okay, let's do a new contraption first. Your Majesty, a chief by the name of Jory Van wants to present you with a new invention. Your Highness, we're entering a modern age, a more humane age. Yet botched executions are commonplace. Decapitations where the head doesn't come off or hangings where it does. No more! Behold! A merciful machine for removing heads quickly and painlessly. I call it the Jory Van. They swish away a cloth to reveal a huge machine of iron and wood. It has a hole for someone to place their head.
I want to know how you got the kid.
There's a hole for someone to place their head and a heavy blade dangling ominously above it. The sight sends a chill down your spine. You want to name this horrible thing after yourself? Why not? This is a machine of mercy. With a little funding, Your Majesty, I can distribute the jewelry van across the kingdom. I'll bring this to the council. You won't regret this. Test it on them themselves? That's crazy. We're not funding a nation rollout. Right. Patricians, chiefs, are you with me on C? I can make it worth your while. Okay. If nobles vote for the choice, they gain 500. That's all you need to do. You just need to vote on it. You get 500 if it wins. Go ahead. All in on C. Grandees and chiefs. Grandees, don't go for the middle. You're splitting the vote. Grandees and chiefs, you need to vote for C. Oh, wait, no. Wait, what? What is happening right now? C. Everyone in on C.
B, but B is silly.
We're not executing this buzzer for no reason. Oh, okay, that was close. Whew. That was a lot of confusion there. Oh, that made my heart go a little bit there. Guess that's what the council wishes, Your Majesty. But if there's a rebellion and it takes 4 chops to sever your own head, don't come crying to me. Well, I'll be dead. Stability is very high. Nobody knew what was going on. Yeah, that was crazy. The devotees of the leaves? Your Majesty, it's a disaster. After we culled the royal ivy, some misguided souls have set up camp in the remaining patches. They say it's unjust to destroy it, and it can be kept in check as long as they feed it a goat every now and then. They call it their home now. What? Vote for whichever one you think is better. Man, the Abode SMP is almost going to be starting up soon, and we're still like, I can't believe how long this game is going on for. This is crazy. What a run we're having right now. You can, what are the patricians up to over here? What's going on? What are you lot up to, you sneaky little devils? Abode SMP, it's Water Munch's launched SMP. The Southern Grandees hire alchemists who whip up a vast amount of non-toxic but irritating smoke. Good. It works tremendously. The villagers sheepishly return to their homes, coughing and claim that the Royal Ivy influenced them into moving into its territory. As for the Royal Ivy, now that people aren't living in it, the Grandees can carry on cutting it back. It takes some doing, but soon it's little more than a cautionary folk tale. Okay, let's see our heir. And Lemontine, yes, this is true. Your quest for an heir is finally complete. You stand before the council holding a small child in your arms. Should I die, I ask that my crown be passed down to... my child. The assembled nobles break out into polite applause. By designating an heir, you've cemented the stability of the kingdom. Your Majesty, may I be first to congratulate you on the birth of your child?
How?
What is their name? We don't need to ask how. Prince Flower Owen II. The gods are good, your greatness. My stability can literally not go higher. I'm sure your little Prince Flower Owen will grow up to be a chip off the old block. Congratulations on finding an heir. Now you just need to fulfill your ambition. Expect a visit from the Spy Master soon. Okay. End season. Okay, this is it. This is what we prepared for. Okay. Grandees, I'm going to let you lower stability by going all in on C. Patricians? Patricians, what do you want to vote for? What would you like? Do you want trade? No. I know you're not saying you don't think anything. Trade would help you later on down the line, yes. Trade would benefit you. More than just giving me authority for no reason. It's not worth it. Let me explain this. If you don't do this, you lose. Because they will get farming up by 1. And then that's game over. So Grandies, you've got to go all in on C. Patricians, you've got to go all in on E. And we've just got to hope that these rich people don't have enough money to make A worth that. Don't go too heavy on 1 until you know how much it costs, because we might end up with a lopsided amount. Grandies, you might need to go a little bit into E. Patricians, you might need to go a little bit into C. Don't vote for B, D, or F. It doesn't change anything. Okay? Let's begin. Look how high that's going. That's crazy. Okay, you got to really dig deep into your pockets here. Do you guys not have the funds? White Red Rose, we're looking for you. Your support could be the difference here. Oh, you guys don't have the money, do you? You don't even have a... You're not even close. You're all broke? Wow. No, you're not. I can see here. You've all got loads... A lot of the grandies are just not putting their money in. Oh, they've done it. Wow. Dang, man.
07 everyone, in advance.
The storm comes,
Why
it's
must
over.
you raise taxes?
It's over. It's over. Dang it, man. Are you kidding? We were so close to winning. Oh, bro, that's so sad. I literally was almost there. And our farming has been so high. It's all because of that stupid thing we did down here where everybody got a bit of farming. Over the past few months, you've noticed some strange weather patterns. Flash floods, terrible storms, the lot of it. And even though it's only autumn, the cold has come on earlier and stronger than before. Snow blankets, landscapes that are typically warm year-round. The capital has never seen a storm like this, even in the depths of winter. By all the gods, this is something out of an old saga, the never-ending winter. Why is this happening? Who can say? Could be the work of a warlock, or even a wizard? When your advisors finally assembled to discuss the blizzard, they each have differing opinions on the matter. We need to secure what food we can for the palace, in case this gets work.
Chiefs,
Damn what the peasants say about tyranny. I'll take care of them if they try anything. We cannot set off the common folk in a time like this. Perhaps the spy master could leverage her contacts to uncover the source of this unnatural cold. This is an act of God, make no mistake. I warned you there would be consequences for letting the church's influence wane. The warmth of his love has left us. I need solutions and plans, people, not speculations. That was the chief's fault. Chief's faults, not ours, yeah. Of course, your highness. I did not mean to insinuate that you and your advisors should bear any responsibility. Nevertheless, we must act swiftly if we wish to. Just then, a member of the watch rushes into the room, waving her arms around and screaming loudly. An army! An army from the north! First a blizzard and now an army? The watch better not be drinking on the job again. More details! Speak quickly! Horns blare in the distance, the deep, thunderous war horns of the chief. Your advisors look at each other in confusion and then dread. You sprint to the city battlements, your honor guard and advisors in tow. The wind howls, whipping snow into your ears. A gigantic heathen army approaches. Northern warriors, scantily clad despite the cold, and hulking beast-like monsters of various shapes and sizes. Ninth above. You can say nothing more before the horns sound again. The army surges forwards, a guttural war cry on Chief's lips. We have to get you to safety, your highness. We're not prepared for an attack like this. Your marshal grabs your hand and pulls you away from the wall. Moments later, you're trudging down muddy streets, trying not to lose her. But the city is filling with panicking peasants, and the blizzard is worsening. You can't see more than a few feet in front of you.
Pats, we did our best. /Oggy on time.
That's so sad. I had such a good run. Protect your monarch, you fools! Your shouts are lost on the wind. Behind you, there's a deep creaking groan as the capital's main gate collapses. You wander and shout until it seems the storm is turning you around on purpose. Inevitably, the northern warriors fill the streets. Chief Mochi is the first to find you, tired and muddy and completely alone. What do you want from me, you heathens? A terrifying roar is your only reply as the unmistakable form of a white werewolf towers over Chief Mochi. Likewise, the chief looks down on you with an almost bestial snarl. Claythith waits, crooked monarch. She gestures flippantly. The beast barrels you to the ground of ease, eager to feast on its prey. Dang it! Dang it! Dang it! We had such a good run! I had such high farming! I had such high authority and money and stability! Monarch Prince Owen died in agony, torn apart by a werewolf in a calamity that would become known as the Night of Frost. All that remained of the Grandee's attempt to usurp the crown was a prisoner deep under the castle, clad in an iron mask shrouded in rumour. The patricians' attempt to worm their way into the palace was uncovered, and a number of arrests were made. Lady Patrician, high on every near, ended her life chained upside down to a dungeon wall.
Chiefs, we did it.
The capital was buried in snow as Sorka, the Lord Render, led her army of monsters to slaughter her enemies and seize the throne for the chiefs. The power of the old gods could never be denied again. Dang it! Fair play. Well done, Chiefs. You played very well. Okay, folks. That's all we're going to have time for today. What a day, eh? I look forward to seeing what monarch we play next in the future. The next stream is going to be on Monday. Neo, thank you very much for the... Why is that over there?
That was
fun.
fun.
That, like, here?
Have a good Saturday.
Thank you. Oh, it's because the blooming chat box is so small. One moment. Let's move you back to where you belong. And me. There we go.
Move chat back.
I
also, captions.
There's no point. We're about to end. You just wanted to say that, didn't you? We're going to be streaming on Monday. It's going to be a very special stream. I can't say any more about it just yet. But keep an eye on my socials for more information. Or, never mind, I'm just going to keep talking to you guys because Lemontine isn't live yet and I want to raid into her. Thank you very much for the bits. How are you doing, everybody? I'm going to get back to plugin development after this. So excited for Abode. I'm very excited for Abode as well. I'm excited to see what it's all about. They've been working very, very hard on it. Abode SMP is a Lemontine Water Munch creation. It is sort of like got some fantasy vibes. There's a couple of assets and functionality that I think makes it very unique. And it's had a lot of love and time poured into it. It's really a labor of love all of the time that has been poured in. One of those nicely refined SMPs, I think. It's been very nice to see it grow in the background. And now it's launching today. Does that make them lemon water? I believe it does. I believe it does.
I hope everyone had fun playing King of the Castle 3.
I had a lot of fun too. Aha, I have gotten confirmation. One moment. Okay, she's on starting soon right now. We won't raid until she's done with starting soon. Okay, next time you see me will be Monday. Please do come if you can. I'm very excited for it. Even I don't know fully what to expect for what's happening, but keep an eye on my socials. Yeah, that's all I can say right now, really. Okay, we have a minute 30. Dredge. Dredge, I'm working on Dredge. That will come very shortly. Just figuring out some final things with the company. Thanks for streaming. Thanks for watching, everybody. It's been a pleasure to have you. I've had a really, really good time. I always know that King of the Castle is going to be a real pleasure, and you guys always do such a good job role playing. Even if at times you have to go against what you want to do for the good of the role playing. I think success RP across the board today. Well done. Is my new fave around here for sure. It is a lot of fun. You can change your name back to the normal colors, by the way, if you want to. It is a good game. I wish that there was more stuff like it. Is there more stuff like it? I've not really ever seen it. I was just getting my inner frustration towards you out. Ah, I see. I didn't change color. Oh, there you go. That works for the best. Owen is used to us being the right colors. Yes, this is true. All right, I'll see you all soon. Bye, bye, bye. Thanks for joining me. See you later. So long. Give lots of love to Lemon Time and support as she's starting off on her first SMP journey. So proud. All right, bye, 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 bye.
Voices?